Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of RuneNews. My name is Ryan. It's bloody good to have you here. I hope you're all having a fantastic week. Today, we are given the Path of Guthrie quest into old school RuneScape. It's a rip from the RuneScape 2 archive files. Very easy for the J-mods to implement. We get new slay monsters, a new magic weapon to bridge the gap between the AWST and the Trident of the Seas, and hopefully the drop table, which they did state was going to be reworked from RuneScape 3 to make them actually worth killing, which is huge. Now, the quest itself, we'll go into a little bit of detail with whatever they've given us in the blog, but it's important to note that I will be live streaming this quest probably right now while you're watching this video. So if you want to come by and check out the quest live, I'm doing it on this channel. Just hit the channel button down below and you'll see me live. Come say hi, call me an idiot, and we'll see how we go from there. But if I'm not live, I'm likely going to have a quest guide, or sorry, a quest playthrough is probably the better way to explain it, on my channel. So that way, while there's no quest helper plugin for the Path of Glossary, you'll be able to at least watch how I've done it and kind of walk along with me to get the quest completed. It should be very simple. It's an experienced quest, won't take too long. Without going into further detail, feel free to comment down below which quest you are excited to see next come from the RuneScape 2 archives. If you don't know any of those quests, just find someone who's put a quest there and call them a nerd, because who the fuck knows those quests? So that means they played RuneScape 3 or close to it at some point, and that way, that means they suck. So thank you for your input down below, guys, and hopefully I'll see you in the live stream. Unless you've got a small cock, then you're a disappointment. The Path of Guthrie has arrived to old school RuneScape. And like I said, I'm going to be live streaming it, so we won't go into too much detail here. We don't want too many spoilers. The trailer is actually pretty badass with one hell of a meme scream at the end. And there's a picture of the new Trident there that we're going to be smashing, I believe. The requirements for the quest: 60 strength, 56 slash, 56 thieving, 47 ranged, and 45 agility. And you'll get 2 quest points, access to a new dungeon, and 2 lamps offering 20k Slayer XP and 5,000 thieving. And then another lamp offering 30k strength and 5k magic for, I guess, the lamps there. That way you don't have to claim them or use them if you want to remain pure or whatever. If you're level locked, makes sense. New Poison Waste dungeon comes with the quest. This gives us, what's this guy called? I don't know. Blastoise. Looks badass. And then you got some retarded chicken looking thing. They look good. They're going to drop tridents. I'm assuming you're going to get like the staff, maybe the stem from here and the eye from here, based on just looking at the creatures themselves. I could be wrong. Look at that. I'm right. I'm always right. Players no longer need to use a crystal chime on the warp tortoise or terrorburst during the fight. You just need one in your inventory, which sounds like a very convenient way to kill these slay monsters, which is a huge dub for Jagex there and the players. And the crystal chime is now made from a separate crystal seed rather than the crystal saw, which I guess is something that you had to do in the other game. So that's handy. You don't need to get rid of your saw. The dungeon creatures share a single warped creatures slayer task rather than individual ones. Cool. So when you get the task, you can choose the tortoise or the bird. It is up to you. Slayer task is opt-in, so you need to unlock it. Okay. And we're also polling an additional block slot unlocked at 300 quest points. I didn't even know we had 300 quest points in the game yet. That's awesome. But poll it for sure. The Warp Scepter is the new magic weapon at level 62. What this is essentially going to sit between AWST and the Trident of the Seas, because it is a 4-tick attack weapon. We've only a 12 magic damage, which is totally fine. Sorry, magic offensive. It is pissing down. Okay, it's hailing. It's not pissing down. Is that a dead animal? No, it's not. If you can hear the rain, I apologize. That is coming down hard. Big storm at the moment. So it's a built-in spell-powered staff. And what does it say here? It says the spell has a base max hit level, scales up from 16 at level 62 to 24 at level 99 magic. So I believe that the Trident of the Seas starts at 25 as a max hit. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it starts at 25 at level 75. So this is never going to be stronger than Trident of the Seas, which I think is smart. Is it? No. Ivan's Blast is a max hit of 25. The Trident, I think, is lower than that. I could be wrong. But regardless, it's never going to have a high max hit than Ivan's Blast, but it is going to be a game tick faster, of course, which is massive, especially for content like Solo Cox. Gear that increases magic damage percent will increase his max hits, of course. So the Occult, the Torture, the Tormented, the Ancestral, all that standard shit. It is charged using Chaos and Earth runes, with each charge costing 2 Chaos and 5 Earth runes. It's kind of expensive for a mid-level staff, but I like it. 2 Chaos runes, 5 Earth runes to charge it. I respect that. I like it. You'll find the Ivan staff will outperform the Warp Scepter in raw DPS until you hit 81 magic. Awesome. At which point the damage output will be higher. For those of you with low magic levels, you'll find that the Warp Scepter is still great mid-level unlock. Almost certainly something you'll want to work towards before you get a Trident. That's big. So until you get 81 magic, you'll probably want to use Ivan's Blast if you want pure DPS. That's honestly so good. I love that. This is probably one of the best updates Jagex has made to the game for the mid-game in a long time. Future polled additional Slayer block, which I think is mad. We should do this. Every 50 Slayer points, you can get a new additional block. Why not do it at 300? Sounds good. Mobile TLI beta. Basically, no one gives a fuck. And then the... Oh, no, that's nothing. Other changes. We're launching a poll 80 change today. Are we? Okay, what is this? The winner top respawn timer is now fixed at 1 minute. Okay, excellent. What else we got? The Callisto chip damage changes and the medium diary requirements for the wilderness bosses, which we all remember from that poll. And what have we got here? The new Desert Treasure 2 mining method. So this is to do with the Duke salt mining method, where people have been AFKing, people are upset, people think it doesn't matter. Jagex appears to have wanted to remove it from the game because it's making the method unviable, or they're going to make the method unviable, sorry. So the changes are, they have... The salt deposits, if you're mining the salt deposit for more than 5 minutes, you will tire out and cause you to stop for a breather. Okay, so it's now AFK people that's going to go back to the Gardens of the Rift or Splashing or Nightmare Zone and continue milking XP anyway. But, I mean, yeah, look, I'm just happy people can't do it anymore because that means they have to suffer with mining, so that's good. We also have some minor changes and improvements this week. They fixed the wording on the GIM leaving interface, which no one cares about. GIM leaders who wish to abdicate no longer need another active member in their group to do so, okay? The changes, look, this is all shit. No one cares about this crap, right? Fuck off. And then LMS is back on Osworlds, thankfully. So, yeah. RuneScape 3. This week in Old School RuneScape, we received a new quest called the Path of Glothary, which was essentially taken from RuneScape 3. Same quest, same monsters, same content. However, the Slayer monsters in Old School RuneScape have been buffed. We've got a better drop table, we've got better content out of it, which is another example of why Old School RuneScape is king, and RuneScape 3 is fucking dog shit. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Wade Green, and welcome back to the Grand Exchange segment for RuneNews and, of course, the Mole Slippers. I know we gave them a rest last week, but look at these fuckers. Nearly 500k a pair, and they're going to continue rising. All these idiots that panic sell here, you guys are morons. You lost money because it's going up and it's going to continue. These will be double the price by the end of the year, maybe even tripled. We're easily going to be able to breach the 3 million mark, but for now, the goal is 1 mil for a pair of Mole Slippers, and we will absolutely be there by the end of the year. Mark my words, or unsubscribe tomorrow. So get yourself some Mole Slippers, because the sooner you buy them, the more money you make. Then you tell your friends, they buy them. If they buy Mole Slippers, yours are worth more. It's a simple plan. It's a simple scheme. It's an easy way to make money. Buy your Mole Slippers today. Become a rich cunt tomorrow. Now, the Crystal Armor Seed is actually dropping reasonably hard at the moment. Over the past week, we've lost, what is this? We've lost about 2 mil on the value of Crystal Armor Seeds, which is actually quite huge. People are going to blame this on botting. It's because they don't know how the economy works. This is massive, because this means that Crystal Armor is cheaper, which means it's easier for you to, 1, buy your Crystal Armor essentially, and 2, I don't know about the price and exchange rate. It's probably not worth it yet, but if these continue to drop, these will be better value than the Teleport Crystal Seeds to be able to corrupt your bow for as well and get yourself some shards. So if Crystal Armor Seeds keep dropping, then shit, everyone's going to have Crystal Armor, because Crystal Armor is great armor. The cheaper it is, the easier you can acquire it. Not necessarily a bad thing. And finally, the Third Age Pickaxe is the most valuable trade of the week, which is a no-brainer, of course, being the most valuable item in the game. 2.1 bill. This is a lie. This is the most money that you can exchange on the Grand Exchange. It's really going for about 2.5 to 3.5 bill, depending on the time of year, who you're willing to trade with, and how much you think it's going to fuel your ego. The more money you pay, the bigger idiot you are. No one cares you got a Third Age Pickaxe, but let's talk about the funny part of this. Someone, hold on. Excuse me. Someone actually traded one on the Grand Exchange. Some idiot legitimately sold one for 2.1 bill. At the very most. He could be out up to like 500 mil to a bill, easily. I just wanted to share that because I think that's hilarious. Don't sell your Third Age Pickaxes on the Grand Exchange, you fucking moron. Anyways, my name's Wade Green, and I approve this message. Let me put the mouse down. Carry on. Our first Ironman moment for the week goes to someone I can't remember the name of, but he's got 2 Ranger boots in 16 KC and is an Ironman, and everyone hates him. He's now banned from the Discord. But don't worry, because it's about to get a whole lot worse. This guy here, I don't know who it is because his entire chat box is blank, like anyone's going to give a shit who the fuck you are, with 17.5 million attack XP. Got a granite mole drop and decided to share it in OSRS moments. This guy's a moron. Fuck you. But finally, some good news. RS Henny got the Corporeal Beast pet, the Pet Dark Core, if you will, is what it's actually called, at 70 KC. Thankfully, he's got it in the Corp Beast skin already because it looks infinitely better than the Dark Core. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a wrap for this week in Rune News. My name is Ryan. I appreciate all of you here today. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all next week for some more Rune News. Thank you for watching Rune News. This is the easiest room in the raid. It's quite simple. You got a big boy. Look at him. God damn. Fuck me. Look at that boy.